Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
Your bill, sir.
What? 40,000 pesos?
One for only, sir.
Price check or eyes check? Go to EO Executive Optical for expert eye care, state-of-the-art facilities, affordable eyewear.
Order for more!
EO Executive Optical, love your eyes.
Ang buhay na maginhawa ay ang pagpili ng mabuti para sa kalikasan. Dahil 100% biodegradable packaging, siguradong walang bakas na maiiwan. Para sa malinis at ligtas na bukas.
Mahinang timpla ng semento? May kapakang tiles? May leak at moisture? Basta construction problems. Magtanong para sigurado. Kasi may build right para diyan.
Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
Your bill, sir.
What? 40,000 pesos?
One for only, sir.
Price check or eyes check? Go to EO Executive Optical for expert eye care, state-of-the-art facilities, affordable eyewear.
Order for more!
EO Executive Optical, love your eyes.
Ang buhay na maginhawa ay ang pagpili ng mabuti para sa kalikasan. Dahil 100% biodegradable packaging, siguradong walang bakas na maiiwan. Para sa malinis at ligtas na bukas.
Mahinang timpla ng semento? May kapakang tiles? May leak at moisture? Basta construction problems. Magtanong para sigurado. Kasi may build right para diyan.
Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
Your bill, sir.
What? 40,000 pesos?
One for only, sir.
Price check or eyes check? Go to EO Executive Optical for expert eye care, state-of-the-art facilities, affordable eyewear.
Order for more!
EO Executive Optical, love your eyes.
Ang buhay na maginhawa ay ang pagpili ng mabuti para sa kalikasan. Dahil 100% biodegradable packaging, siguradong walang bakas na maiiwan. Para sa malinis at ligtas na bukas.
Mahinang timpla ng semento? May kapakang tiles? May leak at moisture? Basta construction problems. Magtanong para sigurado. Kasi may build right para diyan.
Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
Your bill, sir.
What? 14,000 pesos?
One for only, sir.
Price check or eyes check? Go to EO Executive Optical for expert eye care, state-of-the-art facilities, affordable eyewear.
Order for more!
EO Executive Optical, love your eyes.
Ang buhay na maginhawa ay ang pagpili ng mabuti para sa kalikasan. Dahil 100% biodegradable packaging, siguradong walang bakas na maiiwan. Para sa malinis at ligtas na bukas.
Mahinang timpla ng semento? May kapakang tiles? May leak at moisture? Basta construction problems. Magtanong para sigurado. Kasi may build right para diyan.
Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
Your bill, sir.
What? 14,000 pesos?
One for only, sir.
Price check or eyes check? Go to EO Executive Optical for expert eye care, state-of-the-art facilities, affordable eyewear.
Order for more!
EO Executive Optical, love your eyes.
Ang buhay na maginhawa ay ang pagpili ng mabuti para sa kalikasan. Dahil 100% biodegradable packaging, siguradong walang bakas na maiiwan. Para sa malinis at ligtas na bukas.
Mahinang timpla ng semento? May kapakang tiles? May leak at moisture? Basta construction problems. Magtanong para sigurado. Kasi may build right para diyan.
Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
Your bill, sir.
What? 14,000 pesos?
One for only, sir.
Price check or eyes check? Go to EO Executive Optical for expert eye care, state-of-the-art facilities, affordable eyewear.
Order for more!
EO Executive Optical, love your eyes.
Boys Night Out takes on a different meaning every time we get a chance to see the boys come out to play. And of course, dito nga po sa PCYAA, we are here to bring you another exciting ball games. Yes, ball games dahil dalawa ang laro natin. Of course, ang Philippine Cultural College will see action laban sa St. Jude Catholic School. And then later on, ang Hope Christian High School will battle it out laban sa Pace Academy. They're the boys, we are the men. Benji Santiago, kasama ko si Coach Anton de los Reyes. And of course, it's all happening dito sa Uno High School. Bumati ka muna. You are the man, Coach Anton.
Great to be working with you, Benji. Again, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Couple of games, very important ones. 3 teams have serious implications for our playoffs going into the next round of Season 13 ng PCYAA.
Now, why 3 teams? Ito, tingnan muna natin yung ating team standings para maipaliwanag sa inyo ng gusto ni Coach Anton.
Of course, you've got MGC, the new lifers at 7-0. Later on, ang Pace maglalaro 5-2. Philippine Cultural College 4-2. Hope Christian High School 4-2. Those are the 3 teams that have that chance to get into that outright semifinals berth. Ito namang St. Jude Catholic School. Of course, they want to be able to at least end their season on a good note. Of course, they still have that chance to be able to get in that next round. Yun nga lang, you want to be able to carry that momentum moving on to the quarterfinals.
Well, let's talk about our first game. At eto nga, pag-usapan muna natin ito, ang Philippine Cultural College. They gave it a try. Of course, yung MGC na huli nila nakalaban, sinubukan din nila dahil still undefeated yon. But somehow, they still came up short.
It was a tough game para dito sa Golden Seagulls. They lost 66-78. 7-0 start for MGC. Counter 7-0 run naman para sa Philippine Cultural College. They kept it close, 32-33 on that first half, and then 51-55 nung third quarter. But the fourth quarter belonged to MGC. Bench production, 18 bench points para dito sa side ng Philippine Cultural College, 57 bench points. So you see that disparity in the bench production. You see there Francis True, again, 13 points, 23 rebounds, double-double performance. Someone that stepped up during that game, I would say.
Kumbaga, pinag-uusapan mo kanina, no? Binabanggit mo sa bench. Starter na ito, si Francis Q, no? And he could make a lot of difference coming into this ball game. Of course, pagka tinignan natin at binanggit natin ng St. Jude Catholic School, ito yung kanilang pinanggalingan. They lost to Hope Christian High School. Lucas Cao pa rin ang pinag-uusapan.
This was during overtime. I believe you covered this last Saturday.
Yep.
54-62. Led early, and it was a close game minus that overtime period where they went on a 10-0 run itong Hope Christian High School. Other players need to step up. Talking about Lucas Cao, 32 points, 11 rebounds, 12 out of 26 from the field, but the other players walang nag-score in double figures. So again, that the help needs to come for Lucas Cao.
Well, let's turn you over sa ating venue announcer for the announcement and to call out the starters for our first game.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live in the Uno High School Gym. This is the Philippine Jingyan Athletic Association between Philippine Cultural College and St. Jude Catholic School. Introducing the starting lineup for both teams. First, for Philippine Cultural College, starting at guard number 9, Chris Mark Miral. At the other guard, number 18, Philip Shi. Starting at forward, number 8, Daniel Kai. At the other forward position, number 11, Kenneth Lin. And starting at center, number 16, Francis Yu. Head coach is Coach Lester Del Rosario. And now the starting lineup for St. Jude. Starting at guard number 1, Paulo Ko. At the other guard, number 23, Lucas Cao. Starting at forward, number 11, Henrik Su. At the other forward, number 7, Justin Tiu. And starting at center, number 2, Dwayne Su. Head coach is Coach Luis Nolasco. Officiating this match, Nestor Sembrano, Hernan Alejo, and
Starters natin, Chris Mark Meral, Philip Shi, Francis Q, of course, we talked about him, and Kenneth Lin along with Daniel Kai para rito sa Philippine Cultural College. Ang dami nagbabanggit. Ito yung mga pinakamatatangkad na player natin dito sa Qingyin. Paulo Ko will be starting. Of course, Lucas Cao, si Dwayne Su, and Justin Brian Chu. Let's see if he can bounce back. He was struggling in the previous ball game along with Hendrik Su para yan sa St. Jude Catholic School. Once again, coming to you from Uno, where we are just about to bring you our first game. And here we go. Nagulat naman ako doon. Akala ko, dadapasa na ako eh.
So here's something interesting para sa side ng Philippine Cultural College. You've got Carlton Hamlig coming off the bench this time. And this is no doubt to address that bench production that needs to help out yung other players ni Coach Lester Del Rosario.
Pakiulit. Nasa likuran natin yung tumatambol. (2-0) right now. Nakapag-open up na scoring itong panig ng Philippine Cultural College. Samantala, ito naman a chance para dito naman sa panig ng St. Jude Catholic School. And Lucas Cao, medyo malamig pa yata. Unang free throw. Couldn't make it.
Early on, Francis Chu, rather, getting that couple of points early for the side of Coach Lester Del Rosario. Habang quick attack to the basket, netting a foul was Lucas Cao.
Some pressure in the backcourt, pero naitawig. Francis Q, hard off that glass. He was trying to bank it in. Lucas Cao lost the basketball. Chris Mark Meral is on the run. He's going to go for the layup. 4-2. Right now, 4-1 para sa Philippine Cultural.
Unable to control that fast break was Lucas Cao, and Chris Mark Meral finishing that break.
In the meantime, Hendrik Su naman with a first field goal para sa side ng St. Jude Catholic School. As we take a look at Philippine Cultural orchestrating their half-court offense here. Mid-range jumper bouncing out. He gets back his own miss and cleans it up himself.
Offensive rebound, Philip Shi. Who better to know where that ball is going to go than the shooter himself?
That was Philip Shi earlier, and a turnover against St. Jude.
Hot start for Philippine Cultural College. 2 out of 3, 66% from the field. Ito namang St. Jude Catholic School, 1 out of 1. So still perfect so far.
Chris Mark Meral setting up the play. Francis Q at the low block. And a dribbling violation. Buwelo na, nabitawan yung bola, binalikan.
Ang ganda na nung move ni Francis Chu eh. Yun nga lang, nabitawan like what you said sa pagbuwela niya.
Chris Mark Meral pressuring Paulo Ko and forcing a turnover.
And that's the kind of defense we've been seeing from Philippine Cultural College. That one-on-one full court press, man-to-man D.
Shot clock is down to 5. Meral can't put up a shot. Who's going to take it? Francis Q. He has time, but comes up short.
They really want Francis Chu to attack that low block. They want Dwayne Su out of this ball game.
A 3 on its way. They gave it a try, but it's a miss right there by Hendrik Su. Long distance shot, Iodin. And then in the rebound play, they're going to call a foul. Bakit nag-apologize kagad si Lucas Cao? Siya nga ba?
Oh, because Chris Mark Miral was wide open. That was his assignment. And that was a lucky break for St. Jude Catholic School. Hindi na shoot ni Chris Mark. He was wide open on that left wing.
Francis Q, masyado naman malakas ulit. Lucas Cao defended well that time. They're clogging the lanes. Amantala, a foul is going to be called against St. Jude as Kenneth Lin is able to come up with a shot. Take a look at this. Depensang tatak build right solution for professional builders. Markado pa rin si Lucas Cao. Ikaw ba naman ang nag-average ng 33 points per game? Talaga mamarkahan ka.
Just waited for that shot. Talking about Kenneth Lin. Timed it perfectly on that attack to the rack by Lucas Cao. On the other end, Chris Mark Miral giving it up to his teammate, Kenneth Lin. Saktong-sakto yung pasa. Hindi lang natapos ni Kenneth. Got a foul though.
Although unable to connect on those two free throws for Kenneth Lin. 6-3. Lamang pa rin ang Philippine Cultural. Something that they need to fall for them, but it has not happened yet for St. Jude. Miral with a basketball. Patient offense. As they go inside, teka muna, binalikat eh.
That's a good matchup. Kenneth Lin versus Justin Chu. Both long athletic players for both sides.
St. Jude going inside, fumbles a little, goes for the turnaround, still couldn't drop the shot. For St. Jude, it has been 1 of 6 from the field. Floater, 3 of 9 naman sa side ng Philippine Cultural. They gotta hurry up now and knocking it down. Kenneth Lin with his first basket.
You mentioned it, 1 out of 5 para di St. Jude Catholic School. They have not gotten an offensive rebound as of yet. Only 1 crack at the basket.
Hindi na ako nagugulat. Lalaki nila.
Lalaki.
Mid-range jumper bouncing out. Pero lumalaban naman ang bakbakan sa rebounds. Ito pa, Spalding is the official basketball of PCYAA. Actually, the total number of rebounds is equal at 6. Kanina pa hinahanap yung tres na yan. Hindi talaga makita. Oh, naipamigay na. Ipaagaw lang yung bola. And Chris Mark Miral with those active hands. It's already the second steal for Philippine Cultural.
I can see why Philippine Cultural College is letting itong St. Jude Catholic School shoot from the outside in their last game. 4 out of 31. So that's 12%. So that could be something that Coach Lester Del Rosario.
Vital Purified Drinking Water is the official drinking water ng Philippine Chingyin. Not nullified yata. Forcing the issue.
After getting the first 2 points, Francis Chu, nalamig ngayong midway, papuntang midway. Chu, it's Chu daw. If it's Chinese, it's Chu. But if it's English, it's Q.
Okay.
So we're just gonna go with Chu because, siyempre, para sa ating mga Chinese audiences, just to give the respect.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Pangalan nila yan.
Exactly.
It's supposed to be called that way. And how about the long distance shot? A 3-pointer And slowly but surely, they're trying to pull away as they lead by 8. Jumbo Plastic Linoleum 3-point shot of the game. And we go into our first Hungry Pares timeout.
Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
Mahinang timpla ng semento? May kapakang tiles? May leak at moisture? Basta construction problems. Magtanong para sigurado. Kasi may build right para diyan.
Okay, yan. Tingnan natin, ha. I mean, we're trying to have our voice rise above the drums.
Tinitimpla ni Patrick ng mabuti.
Baka magkamali yung nanonood sa atin. Akala nag-aaway na tayo. Lucas Cao penetrates. Was he given continuation? Yes.
That's what you love about Lucas Cao. He's gonna be relentless attacking the rim. Never afraid to take it inside. And he heard that whistle. Smart play. Still continued on and got the 2 points.
First field goal ni Lucas Cao. He's got 3 points so far. And here he is at the line for the bonus. Well, at least coming up a timeout. And he completes the 3-point play.
Now, prior to that, they were 1 for 9 from
Oo
the
nga,
field.
diba?
So if that's not a cold start, I don't know what is.
Trying to be quick about it, Francis Q. Hamlig. Oh, so many possessions right there for Philippine Cultural. And Francis Q will have his own 3-point play.
And that's now 5 offensive rebounds for the side of Philippine Cultural College. They are lording it over etong St. Jude Catholic School. Gaya nga ng sinabi mo, Bench, paano ba namang hindi? They are tall, they're long, they're athletic.
And Francis too is averaging almost 23 rebounds per game.
Remember, there was that one game he had 32 rebounds. Wow.
Can we call him Giannis? Another chance here. Iyon ang hinahanap. Kanina pa. And guess who delivered? Adam Sang delivers the first 3-pointer for St. Jude.
Finally, after going 0 for 4 from the 3-point area, Adam Sang in that corner, finding that 3-point bucket.
Chris Mark Mira. Oh, answers right back. Got a good bounce.
Shooter's bounce for Chris Mark Miral, top of the key 3.
5 points here in the first quarter for Chris Mark Miral. Lucas Cao penetrates up and in.
He's just gonna keep attacking and attacking. Talking about Lucas Cao, that time he went through 2 defenders to be able to get off that shot.
Sabi ko nga, baka magkamali na ako eh. Luka na lang eh, hindi na Lucas eh. Ayun lang. That's the strength of Francis too.
And again, that's the advantage that they have talking about the Golden Seagulls. Points inside the paint already at 10 for the Golden Seagulls.
Here they come with another steal and Carlton Hamlig will score his first bucket. Ang hirap ibaba ng bola. Runner, short. Getting it back though, Philip Shi. Carlton, rather, Chris Mark Miral grabs his second rebound. Yun, bread and butter na yan. Bread and butter play na yan for Philippine Cultural.
The assignment is to go and keep feeding Francis Chu inside and get his points inside the paint.
Miral. Fast break in the making. Nicely done, Carlton Hamlig.
You see that up fake, Carlton Hamlig getting the defender up in the air and then going for that shot.
Lucas Cao against 3 defenders. He's fouled. And take a look at this. Fast break of the quarter. Driving to the basket na parang naka-BYD. Get yours at Hexagon Motors. BYD Valenzuela. Alam ko nga, may Marilaw na yan. May Bataan pa.
Dami. Pili na lang tayo kung saan tayo magte-test drive.
Kung saan lang pupunta pero hindi pa makabili. Pwede ba mag-window shopping lang?
Pwede. Again, Lucas Cao is gonna get a trip to the line. Relentless on his attacks, his drives to the basket.
Coach Luis Nolasco. He's not short on constantly reminding his players, well, they are actually playing on the floor. Less than a minute to play here, Coach Anton.
It's a quick first quarter that we saw.
Oy, may tulak. Huli. That was Dwayne Sue.
And Dwayne Sue's got to be careful with those fouls because he is that only big that they're relying on to be able to cover Francis Chu.
And penalty, both teams. So right now we're taking a look at Philip Shi, who's got 5 points in the ball game along with his 6 rebounds. Inspired first quarter play here for Philippine Cultural.
They want to have that bounce back win. Remember they lost against the New Lifers. And again, the implications nga of this game para makapasok sila sa outright semifinals.
Oh, nandun na. Ayaw pa. Last 25 seconds of the first period. And sa kabila na, Chris Mark Miral, he's got that. It's one of his specialty. And right now, the stop and pop, it drops.
Points coming too easy para dito sa Golden Seagulls.
Largest lead in the ball game. Can't hit the 3. Could have had a final say. JB2 unable. Another one of those struggle for JB2. As we take a look at the quarter highlights here. And we have seen Philippine Cultural College. They might be the taller team, but they also seem to be the faster team. Well, it shows on their defense with those shot blocks. But of course, Lucas Cao is, well, a different kind of a player on his own. But he's got to have some help. Yun lang, 30-12 lamang ang Philippine Cultural College.
Katawan, luya lang katapat niyan. Mag-Tai Chi with luya. Ang Tai Chi rub, liniment at plaster ay may luya extracts. Para sa sakit ng ulo, mag-Tai Chi ginger rub. Sa sakit ng kalamnan, mag-Tai Chi liniment with luya. At sa sakit sa kasukasuan, mag-Tai Chi ginger plaster. Sa Tai Chi with luya, mapapa-aleluya ka talaga.
Your bill, sir.
What? 14,000 pesos?
One for only, sir.
Price check or eyes check? Go to EO Executive Optical for expert eye care, state-of-the-art facilities, affordable eyewear.
Order for more!
EO Executive Optical, love your eyes.
Welcome back, of course, you're watching PCYAA on a Tuesday. Konti na lang ang afternoon. Mamaya, evening na. Anyway, Benji Santiago, Coach Anton de los Reyes at your service. And what happened? Ano nangyari sa ating first 10 minutes of play?
For Philippine Cultural College, having this lead, hot shooting, they shot 13 out of 23, 56%. 3 out of 4 from the three-point area. That's 75%. If that's, again, any indication of how things are going to be, St. Jude Catholic School is in for a long day. Cold start, 1 out of 16 in the first 5 minutes. They finished at 4 out of 20 for 20%. Could not knock down those three-pointers, 1 out of 6. And also committed 6 turnovers. So that's how tough and pesky the defense is para dito sa Golden Seagulls. Again, if there's any chink in the game of the Golden Seagulls at this point, it's their free throw shooting. Only 1 out of 5. Sa kabila naman ng St. Jude Catholic School, 3 out of 5. So kumbaga yung bright spot. I'll make that now 4 out of 6. For St. Jude Catholic School from the line as Justin Chu knocks down his first of 2.
Here's one player who's averaging almost double-double. 9 points per game, 9 rebounds per game. I want him. There are times I know he could actually come up with an even better number. Or numbers for that matter, para rito kay JB2. Ten-second shot clock to work on here for Philippine Cultural. Who can they go to? Ball being tossed around, up, and a steal. Paulo Ko with a basketball. Short jumper didn't work out for William Chu. Oh, I'm sorry, hindi pala yun. Let me correct myself. Ingay kasi. Sinisi pa yan.
Pati tayo, nararatel din sa drums. Ganun katindi yung drum and, ano ba yan tawag sa ganyan? Yung pep squad.
Actually, I'm expecting a lot of that kind of a noise pretty soon. Dahil yung Chinese New Year, eh, di ba?
Yun.
Oh, hard off the glass that time for Dwayne Su.
Trying to get that offensive rebound going.
Iyon nga lang, the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
That was Ralph C. Touched it last.
Carlton Amblig, simple lang ang basketball.
Went up for that pull-up, that mid-range. The confidence of the Golden Seagulls at an all-time high in this ball game.
6 points ang kanilang abante. JB2. Yon! Paulo Ko really can do that.
Finally knocking down the three-pointer. 2 out of 9 from the three-point area. I think that even hit the glass.
Kaya nga, di ba? Ayun lang, back-to-back baskets. Carlton Hamlig. And just like that, he's in double figures with 10 points. Paulo Ko, meron pa ba? O matake? Not your shot, Paulo. Yun lang yun. Parang I would advise, go for it. Kakashoot mo lang ng 13. Don't hesitate anymore. Keep the flow going.
Almost a steal from Lucas Cao. Kakapasok lang, nakapagpahinga ng bahagya. But that is to your point, no? For Paulo Ko, you just knock down a three-pointer. You want him to be able to take that three-pointer again. Want to see if he's gonna go for that streak.
Sabi nga nila, bagong luto, mainit-init pa eh. Sinayang eh. Oh, nice move. Except for the shot that just won't fall, but nevertheless. So with this Daniel, Jacob Kai. Is it? Oh, no. Mali. Nalaman ako. Si Philip Shi.
Yep.
So Philip Shi, he's the guy actually who delivered the first three-pointer here in this ball game. And he's got 9 points right now. Nakikipagbakbakan din sa shaded area for this number of rebounds, Coach.
When you talk about Philip Shi, very active on that offensive glass as well as the defensive glass. 13 points, 6 rebounds in their last game off the bench.
Oh, turnover. Hamling again. Oh, that one. It rimmed out. Could have dodged the bullet right there at St. Jude Catholic School. Carlton Hamling was feeling it.
And that was the right shot to take. Talking about Carlton Hamling, you were able to pull up. The defense did not commit to you. Umaatras. Then you just pull up and take that mid-range shot.
Once again, Spalding, the official basketball of PCYAA.
Again, another lucky break para sa St. Jude Catholic School. Francis Chu missing point blank.
Lucas Cao knocks down a jumper.
Ayan, hindi yan sasablay. Yung mga ganong kalibre off that ball screen up top.
9 points for Lucas Cao to go along with his 2 rebounds and 1 assist. Biggest lead at 18. That happened back in the first quarter. Right now, it still is a double-digit lead here for Philippine Cultural.
That was 30-12 when we ended.
Yeah. Vital Purified Drinking Water, the official drinking water of Philippine Chigin. Transition basketball. Carlton Hamling gets it back. Here he is pala. Siya pala yun. Lucas Cao! Down he goes. He's going to be shooting 2 free throws. Almost landed at the photographer up close and personal. Hungry Paris, timeout muna tayo.
Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
May tagas? May tulo? May tumatagos? Basta waterproofing problems. Magtanong para sigurado. Kasi may build right para diyan.
So much to do. And of course, they have been waiting for that opportunity here to open up for them. Lucas Cao could actually lead them to make a comeback here in this ball game, down by 15 on St. Jude Catholic School. And this will be 2 free throws for Lucas Cao. He's gonna get his double figure output. Ooh, maybe nakagat ko bigla yung dila ko dun.
No, but to your point, Lucas Cao, he's gonna get his points. He's relentless in attacking that basket. We talked about it. I mentioned it earlier. That is something that he's not going to shy away from. It's just that he needs some help from his teammates to be able to at least pull this one out or get them back in this game.
Francis too. Nope. Another possession. Attacking underneath. Wala pa din. Lucas Cao Humbling is on him. Throws a pass inside. Dwayne Su can't go for it. Underneath. Francis Chu comes up in a shot block. Jamie, no!
Couple of opportunities, 2 offensive boards on Justin Chu, unable to get his shot to go.
And then Kenneth Lin leisurely taking a three-pointer, knocks it down.
He just walked into that three-pointer, no defense. Justin Chu was all the way down in that shaded area.
Mahirap, malalim. Play broken up. Lucas Scow to stop and pop. And still making it. Hand on his face, 2 players guarding him. Lucas Scow has got 12 points. And still a lot of time here in the first half.
All the defense did not matter for Lucas Scow. On the other end, Kenneth Lin again getting his points, but this time from the inside.
16-point advantage for Philippine Cultural. Justin Bryan 2 or JB 2. Let's see, this one didn't go in. Gabriel Gonzalez gave it a try earlier. 1 pump fake. Carlton Humbling. 10 points. Carlton Humbling. And this fast break of the game, driving to the basket para naka-BYD. Get yours at Hexagon Motors. BYD Valenzuela. Baliktaran score natin. 42-24. Philippine Cultural. Hungry para sa timeout.
Sakit ng katawan? Luya lang, katapat niyan. Mag-Tai Chi with Luya. Ang Tai Chi rub, liniment at plaster ay may Luya extracts. Para sa sakit ng ulo, mag-Tai Chi ginger rub. Sa sakit ng kalamnan, mag-Tai Chi liniment with Luya. At sa sakit sa kasukasuan, mag-Tai Chi ginger plaster. Sa Tai Chi with Luya, mapapa-aleluya ka talaga!
Ang buhay na maginhawa ay ang pagpili ng mabuti para sa kalikasan. Dahil 100% biodegradable packaging, siguradong walang bakas na maiiwan. Para sa malinis at ligtas na bukas.
Continuing with the action here, 4:07 to play here in the first half. St. Jude trying to be aggressive, but there's just that big lead. At inaalagaan, yun ang malupit dun eh, inaalagaan ng Philippine Cultural College, Coach Anton.
And you just like the defense that's being shown by the Golden Seagulls at this juncture of the game. Even if they're up this big, they're still in your face when they get to the half court, and that kind of defense isn't allowing for that ball movement. As you see, only 5 assists so far for St. Jude Catholic School.
Well, Francis Su coming up with another shot block. Here's the 3, didn't work out.
Oh, if you're the Golden Seagulls, you'll take those 3-pointers.
Oh, naman.
Again, they did not shoot particularly well in their last game. Talking about St. Jude Catholic School from the 3-point area.
Ayan lang. Philip Shee. Parang ang dali eh.
And they're just having their way inside the paint. Hindi na nga sila nagpe-press like earlier. They've gone down to their half-court defense. Talking about the Golden Seagulls.
Lucas Scow, air ball, 20-point lead. This is the new largest lead in this ball game. Oops. Who's got the basketball?
Kickball on Chris Mark Miral.
Putting on some pressure, huh? Especially sa ball carrier ng Philippine Cultural. Lucas Scow. Goes cross court. Adam Seng tried to back it. Nope. Oh, what a move. Chris Mark Miral inside and outside. He's doing splendidly well today.
He's just too shifty. Talking about Chris Mark Miral. And again, yung confidence ng Golden Seagulls because they have this 20-point lead is just off the charts at this point.
Lucas Cao with a long two. He's got 14 points. But I'd like to commend Chris Mark Miral. 10 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. Punong-puno ang numero nito.
Stat sheet stuffer etong si Chris Mark Miral in today's game.
Francis Tew at the line, missing on his first. He's got 8 points, 6 rebounds.
Yan yung kryptonite nila ngayon na laro. Talking about Francis Tew. 0 for 4, if I'm not mistaken, for Francis.
Yun lang. They got an offensive rebound.
0 for 2 rather. It was Kenneth Lin pala earlier at went 0 for 2.
Pacheco will see action for the first time. Daniel Kai will try to get his first numbers. Meron siyang 2 rebounds, meron siyang 2 assist.
7.6 rebounds, 4 assists in their last game. Etong si Daniel Kai against the New Lifers.
Ayaw pa rin mahulog. Yun lang. Napaganda pa. Kenneth Lin. And 1.
There's too many offensive rebounds for the Golden Seagulls. That's already their 10th or 11th rather.
Eight points for Kenneth Lin as we approach the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. Namagana ang lamang ng Philippine Cultural. And then pinamigay ulit. Chris Mark Miral almost losing his balance. The 3 is off. Lucas Cao penetrates. Walang bola. Pagangat. Chris Mark Miral has 12 points.
That was a power play for the side of the Golden Seagulls.
And talk about a clear and sharp vision, and this assist brought to us by EO Optical.
The reversal of roles. Kenneth Lin giving it up to Chris Mark Miral. Normally, Chris Mark ang magti-trigger ng fast break. By that time, it was Kenneth Lin who gave it up.
What's going on with Lucas Cao?
He seems to have gotten hit in the face. Parang tumama siya sa hip ni Kenneth eh. Ayun, no?
Yun.
Di ba may buto tayo yung pelvic bone mo? Baka yun ang tumama kay Lucas. I hope he's okay. Quick shout out to his dad, always present, Louie Cao, and of course the mom. Of course,
25-point lead. 92 seconds. And here in the second period, this is a 21-14 scoring run favoring a Philippine Cultural. So Lucas Cao on the bench, who can take care of the offense of St. Jude. Shot clock going down.
had to put that one up was Ralph C. And again, that's a good question. Who's gonna take
Kaya
up
nga.
the scoring? Kasi alam naman natin, and at the top of the broadcast, we already talked about it, walang players in double figures yung last game nila. Adam Seng was the closest with 8 points. So who else is gonna be able to step up in the absence of Lucas?
Francis Stew in double figures, 10 points, 6 rebounds. Can't answer back. Francis Stew grabs another rebound for his 7th. "40 seconds to play. First half. Francis Stew. He just fumbled and ran out of space.
They're just getting after it, those offensive rebounds, talking about itong Golden Seagulls.
So Kenneth Lin back on the floor for Philippine Cultural. And still that question remains up in the air. Who else aside from Lucas Cao? Tap out. And they force a turnover. Ball will go back to St. Jude. Good effort by Ralph Ivancy.
A positive that you can take to end the second quarter. Hopefully try to build on this one, get some momentum in the third.
Let's see if JP2 could actually activate himself to do some scoring para sa panig ng St. Jude. 27 points ang lamang. Wow! Botas ang gitna. Daniel Kai just waltzed into that hole of the defense of St. Jude. And this is a big 29-point lead that they have managed to wreck. And here in the second quarter, they're really having their way. Scoring at will. So many weapons. Mamili kayo. Kumbaga. And that's how it's turning out to be. Aggressive. Everybody. And we're just hoping Lucas Cao is going to be okay and can still play the second half.
Buhay na maginhawa ay ang pagpili ng mabuti para sa kalikasan. Dahil 100% biodegradable packaging, siguradong walang bakas na maiiwan. Para sa malinis at ligtas na bukas.
Mahinang timpla ng semento? May kapakang tiles? May leak at moisture? Basta construction problems. Magtanong para sigurado. Kasi may build right para diyan.
Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
Your bill, sir.
What? 40,000 pesos?
One for only, sir.
Price check or eyes check? Go to EO Executive Optical for expert eye care, state-of-the-art facilities, affordable eyewear.
Order for more!
EO Executive Optical, love your eyes.
Ang buhay na maginhawa ay ang pagpili ng mabuti para sa kalikasan. Dahil 100% biodegradable packaging, siguradong walang bakas na maiiwan. Para sa malinis at ligtas na bukas.
Mahinang timpla ng semento? May kapakang tiles? May leak at moisture? Basta construction problems. Magtanong para sigurado. Kasi may build right para diyan.
Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
Your bill, sir.
What? 14,000 pesos?
One for only, sir.
Price check or eyes check? Go to EO Executive Optical for expert eye care, state-of-the-art facilities, affordable eyewear.
Order for more!
EO Executive Optical, love your eyes.
Ang buhay na maginhawa ay ang pagpili ng mabuti para sa kalikasan. Dahil 100% biodegradable packaging, siguradong walang bakas na maiiwan. Para sa malinis at ligtas na bukas.
$55-26. That's our score here. Nakalimutan ko na yata kung anong pinakamalaking lamang.
20.
Anyway, Philippine Cultural College, after 2 quarters, look at that 55% shooting and limiting their opponent to only 20%. Benji Santiago, Coach Anton de los Reyes. Anong say mo, Coach?
Hot shooting, obviously, para dito sa side ng Philippine Cultural College. They're just getting those points in the paint, those high percentage shots. They've got 36 points inside the paint, habang itong sa side naman ng St. Jude Catholic School, only 20%, having a difficult time executing their offense. Only 5 assists compared to 14. You look at the rebound total as well, 34-25. A majority of those 34, kaya rin napakataas ng score nitong Golden Seagulls, is because of the offensive rebounds. So far, itong Golden Seagulls, they've got 11 offensive rebounds, and the steals, they are forcing those turnovers, but a bulk of those steals came nung first quarter when they were pressuring itong St. Jude Catholic School nung whole first quarter with that full court man-to-man. Towards the second quarter, medyo nag-relax na. Pinagpahinga na ni Coach Lester. 29-point lead ba naman ang kinuha mo?
Mantala, we're taking a look. Ito nga, Chris Mark Meral and Philip Shee, both with 12 points. Ang kasunod nila, double figures din. Of course, we're talking about Carlton Hamlig and Francis Stew, both with 10 points. Kenneth Lin, bakit siyam ka lang? Galit pa eh. Of course, Lucas Scow with 14 points, and the rest will have to come up with their own big numbers to help out St. Jude Catholic School. We're going to be taking a break. When we come back, it's going to be the second half of our first game.
Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
Mahinang timpla ng semento? May kapakang tiles? May leak at moisture? Basta construction problems. Magtanong para sigurado. Kasi may build right para diyan.
buhay na maginhawa ay ang pagpili ng mabuti para sa kalikasan. Dahil 100% biodegradable packaging, siguradong walang bakas na maiiwan para sa malinis at ligtas na bukas.
Alright, balikan na natin ang laro and we're just about to start with the second half. Kanina, sabi ni Coach Luis Nolasco, don't wish them good luck. Wish them something else.
Miracle daw.
Naman, sabi ko naman, wala, baka sabihin tsamba, di ba? Pero sabi nga natin, miracles can move mountains. Tiwala lang! And faith! Baka nakikita nga natin, ano? In other basketball competition, it's going to be in bold letters, believe! We'll see. Palo ko ang start ng Philippine Cultural turnover. Here in the third quarter. Ang start ng St. Jude is a basket.
A good cut to the basket, a good recognition to be able to give it underneath to Justin Chu. Next Chu gonna get called for that foul on Chris Mark Miral. A bit too much PSI on that defensive
PSI?
end. Pressure.
Ang ganun ba yun?
Masyado mataas yung pressure. PSI.
Peso service inside.
Pounds per square inch yun, PSI.
Well, Francis Tiu, sabay yung puntos at saka yung rebounds.
Ayun na naman tayo with that watch on his points and his rebounds. Talking about Francis Tiu.
12 points, 9 rebounds. Naku, pala ko tapon. Shot clock is down to 5. Hindi maiangat. Pinilit. Nope. And a shot clock violation dito mama. JB2 having some problems. He's got 6 points. Earlier he had a basket. Pero markado na rin siya. Has been able to come down with 8 rebounds, but we know he can do more. Talking about Justin Bryant too. Carlton Hamlig. Stop and pop. See, play lang ang basketball dito sa batang ito.
Go right, do that crossover, leave the defender behind, and then pull up for that 15-foot jumper.
All right.
Third
Henrik
three-pointer,
Su.
yep, for St. Jude Catholic School here in the game. They've been trying to knock down those three-pointers since the first half.
Hamlig, short. JB2 grabs the rebound. He's got 9 rebounds now. Lucas Cao is on the floor. He's okay. Paulo Ko going to Lucas. Shot clock is down to 8. He makes the move. Goes for the long distance shot offline. Offensive rebound underneath. And there was Justin Bryant too with his 9th rebound, or 10 rebounds already. Jumbo Plastic Linoleum 3-point shot of the quarter po ito. Ayan, para sa St. Jude, they need all the help that they can have.
And Henrik Su knocking it down. Now, we were talking about playoffs the next round. With this, is it safe to say the impending win of Philippines? Well, they're looking good. Okay, let's just put it that way. And then again, we talked about it at the top of the broadcast. There are 3 teams that are tied for that second spot with just a couple of losses. And Philippine Cultural College, a win here will guarantee them at least a playoff.
Okay.
For that, at least a playoff for that top spot. So this is something that they need to win kasi nga tigda-dalawa silang talo ng Hope Christian High School at ng Pace. Yung dalawang yun maglalaban naman mamaya. So again, yan yung implications again. That's why this win is important for Philippine Cultural College as they are gonna be playing again on, I believe, Saturday. Yeah, Saturday against Hope Christian High School.
At saka, Galing sa talo sa MGC. Galit ito galit. Philippine Cultural.
May baho, gustong bumawi.
Kaya nga. And not only that, there's going to be a lot of people who's going to be taking notice of this ball game, especially with what Lucas Cao has been doing for Chingin. Masasabi na natin, it's general. Chris Mark Meral.
Off the glass again.
Kaya nga.
That's the second time dito sa corner. Kanina si Paulo Ko, or Adam Seng rather, who knocked down a 3 from that right corner on this side. Ngayon naman, Chris Mark Meral. Ganun pala dito sa site na to, ha?
Well, there's got to be science on how they are doing it. Jumbo plastic linoleum, 3-point shot of the game from Chris Mark Meral.
Whether it's science or math.
Oo, at
sa
least hindi
angle.
sayang.
Oo,
Science.
Tapos isipin mo, syempre, yung mga Chinese school, magaling sa math to eh.
Oo nga eh.
Kailangan magaling sa math. Kaya kalkulado yung angulo.
62-35. 27-point lead here para sa panig ng Philippine Cultural. Oh! Masyado mataas, intended for Chris Mark Meral.
You knew that ball was gonna go sail out of bounds. Pagpasa pa lang ni Daniel, parang talagang medyo nadulas sa kamay niya yun.
Paulo Ko. JB2 laying it in.
A good move, good roll to the bucket, and then that pocket pass by Paulo Ko.
Well, Justin Bryan too may be the help that Lucas Cao is looking for. Carlton Hamling. Oops, traveling.
Door was shut on that drive by Carlton Hamlig.
Philip Shee back on the floor here. So 25-point lead. Spalding, the official basketball of PCYAA. 5.5 here in the third. Penetration. Hule.
Ralph C's gonna get called for that foul.
Dwayne Su coming back into the game. Hamlig crowded. And a turnover.
One of the few times that itong St. Jude Catholic School is able to get or force that turnover off of that pressure defense.
Meanwhile, hungry para sa timeout muna tayo.
Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
Hello, ladies. Hello. 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 Are they aware? Ayun pala, kaya naman pala. Hindi pala sila eh. Pain-free ang ating fans of the game dahil sa Tai Chi liniment. Ayun, nagkakagulatan na. Ito naman Tai Chi, oh. Ba't nagugulat na? Ayun! Siyempre, itong mga estudyante na ito, no? Naghihintay ba kayo ng sundo?
Parang I think those are the fans of Hope Christian High School.
Nag-aabang.
Diyan lang yan eh, mga inaantay ang kanilang, pretty sure they're classmates or friends as well. They're going to be playing.
Sabi nga natin, school pride is very much alive. In the holding of PCYAA, samantala ito, Vital Purified Drinking Water is the official drinking water. Chinyin. Halfway here in the third. Nagkakaroon ng konting buhay ang panig ng St. Jude. They still have to do just a little bit more. 5-second shot clock. Who's going to take the shot? Naku, nagkaloko-loko na. And then traveling. It's going to be called Lucas Cao.
And you see that defense still stifling itong si Lucas Cao, not letting up, not allowing him to get his shots off.
May bawi. Forcing a turnover naman. Lucas Cao on Philip Shi that time. Coach Luis Nolasco. I think some energy is being felt here at Coach Lester Del Rosario. Mukhang panay ang ngiti ni Coach Lester ngayon.
Wag na daw, okay na eh.
Yun ang mga ayaw mangyari ng St. Jude. Paulo ko rather, nabitawan pa sa pagsalo.
Back-to-back turnovers for both squads.
They're double teaming Carlton Humlig. Kenneth Lynn with a quick turnaround. Nope. And here's St. Jude. Lucas Cao. Cole can't put it up. Even Adamson covered again. They'll settle for the half-court offense. 10-second shot clock to work on here. Paulo Cole lets it fly. No.
I think it's going to be a foul on Dwayne Sue.
Siya nga.
On that rebound play. Again, that three-pointer not friendly para dito sa St. Jude Catholic School. Only 3 out of 17 so far.
How about that? Holding his own that time. Dwayne Sue coming up with a shot block on Francis Tew. And Lucas Cao. Transition basketball. He's got 20 points.
That's pretty much going to annoy Coach Lester Del Rosario. Nobody's stopping Lucas Cao.
And Chris Montmeral, this is the best way. Fight offense with the same kind of offense. Fight fire with fire. Lucas Cao. Nope. And Francis Tew. Losing count of the number of rebounds. So ito na, nagkakasabay na. 12 points, 12 rebounds.
Yeah.
Another chance here para sa Philippine Cultural. And Chris Montmeral with another 3. 18 points. Then about tatlong tres. Chris Montmeral here in the game.
Again, those are those offensive rebounds, giving those second chance opportunities. 14 second chance points para dito sa side ng Philippine Cultural College.
And then St. Jude will turn it over. Jumbo Plastic Linoleum, 3-point shot of the game. Chris Montmeral, even from last year, deadly na yan. You don't leave him open like that.
And to your question earlier, he has knocked down 3 3-pointers, 3 out of 4 for Chris Montmeral, 75% from the 3-point area.
Bakit ng isa? Grabe, demanding.
Nabati natin yata, nabati. A stellar performance for Chris Mark, John Miral.
2.5 remaining here in the third. Hamling. Kenneth Lin. Francis Tew. 10-second shot clock to work on. Tres. Short for Hamling. And let's see St. Jude. Lucas Cao. Adam Seng. Naagaw Hamling. And laying it in. Carlton Hamling.
It's a good finish with his offhand. Talking about Carlton Hamling. Not allowing Lucas Cao to get that block.
Oh, they needed that so bad. Adam Seng with his second three-pointer here in the game.
If you look at the offense of St. Jude Catholic School, they've got a couple of players on both corners para merong pasa from that drive from Lucas Cao. And that time, Adam Seng knocking down a three-pointer.
Coming up with a steal. Lucas Cao, 22 points.
It's just a sweet stroke from the mid-range. Itong si Lucas.
Adam Seng. Oh, traveling right there. Called an Ivan C. Ralph Ivan C. 51.2. And we have this Hungry Pares timeout.
Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
And taking a look at this defensive play of the game, depends on tatak build right solution for professional builders. Carlton Hamling, first you go for the steal, and then you go for your offense. It should make it easier. Again, it's all happening dito po sa Uno High School. All the action para sa ating PCYAA. It's still a big lead para rito nga sa panig ng Philippine Cultural. 69-44. Wala na isang minuto ang ating third period. Lucas Cao. Well, he's trying to do it himself. Cao na!
Cao na naman, Lucas.
Ang mom and dad. Ayan. Louis Cao, of course, Vanna Garcia. And there's their kid. Siyempre, suporta ng mga magulang ni Lucas Cao for him. Here he is. Kita mo, on cue. On cue yung bata, eh, oh. Diba? 24 points.
From defense to offense, again, Lucas Drake Cao doing it all para dito sa St. Jude Catholic School.
And then the steal here, JB2. Oh, rather, that's a different
Ralph C.
player. Ralph C. Adam Seng. Lucas Cao. Throws a pass inside. Dwayne Su lost it. Carlton Hamling right now with a basketball. Goes cross court. Going for the last shot. Who's going to take it? Strong drive to the basket. Kaso bitin. At least Daniel Kai gave it a try. Third period. Anong say mo ngayon, Coach Anton?
Again, just a lot more of the same for the side of Philippine Cultural College. They're just killing it inside. 42 points in the paint. And of course, the bright spot, Lucas Cao getting that steal and then finishing off the break.
Still have the fourth quarter coming up.
Katawan, luya lang katapat niyan. Mag-Tai Chi with luya. Ang Tai Chi rub, liniment at plaster ay may luya extracts. Para sa sakit ng ulo, mag-Tai Chi ginger rub. Sa sakit ng kalamnan, mag-Tai Chi liniment with luya. At sa sakit sa kasukasuan, mag-Tai Chi ginger plaster. Sa Tai Chi with luya, mapapa-aleluya ka talaga.
Your bill, sir.
What? 40,000 pesos?
One for only, sir.
Price check or eyes check? Go to EO Executive Optical for expert eye care, state-of-the-art facilities, affordable eyewear.
Order for more!
EO Executive Optical, love your eyes.
And we go into the final quarter of this ball game. Once again, Benji Santiago, Coach Anton De Los Reyes. Good evening. Hindi po kami mag-good morning.
Sa iba yun eh.
Ay, ka pala sa iba.
Iba yun eh, yung good morning.
Lucas Scow coming up short. Second chance here para sa panig niya. And JB2.
He's working hard.
Na.
Working hard inside to get those offensive rebounds. Itong si Justin Tew.
Double-double na. 10 points, 10 rebounds. Justin Brian Tew. Kenneth Lin tried to drop pass. Umangat ka agad eh. Philip Shea had the right idea. I think they were trying to go for alley-oop. "21 points down. St. Jude. Lucas Scow against a double team. Nothing there. Making it look so easy. Philip Shea making up for the boo-boo earlier.
Just a nice grenade handoff on that fast break from Chris Mark Miral.
Miral. Philip Shea. Kenneth Lin. Daniel Kai. Ito yung nalilito ko, yung dalawang player na to.
Both athletically built.
Pareho yung hulma eh. Yung katawan eh. 73-48. Hungry Paris timeout muna tayo.
Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
All in the family. Ika nga, no? Siyempre, gathered here. They're looking at their kids. Yes, they're still kids.
Of course, it is 18 under, so there are players that are not at 18, 17, 16. Lalo na sa Hope Christian High School, ang babata pa rin ng mga players, si Coach Steven Tan.
Minors yan eh. Bantayan pa rin. Tsaka gusto rin naman ng mga parents eh. Diba? Sabihin ka na, baka mamaya magtampo pa yung mga bata na di man lang nanonood si mami tsaka si daddy o si ate o si kuya eh, di ba? Kenneth Lin trying to force the issue against a double teaming defense. Nakabingwit pa ng foul.
That's just imposing your will inside. Talking about Kenneth Lin. He took that shot, got his own miss, powered it up there. Got a foul in the process.
I mean, we gotta be honest. Observation talaga natin. Ito yung mga matatangkad at malalaking player nandito sa Philippine Cultural. Ang haba nitong mga bata na to eh.
They are the taller team and
Yeah.
one of the taller teams that we have here, if not the tallest, I would say.
Exactly.
Save for siguro si Kevin Chu.
Yung average height nila eh.
Yeah, yun yung nakakalaki na ang nakakalamang itong Philippine Cultural College.
Yes, we are already in the final quarter. Siyempre, marami sa mga PCYAA ang kumbaga napahanga naman ni Lucas Cao. Pero of course, sabi nga natin, kailangan pumasok sila sa next round if you want to see more of Lucas Cao. At maybe, yun na natin. They're just basically in that process. Kumbaga, ito eh, step by step. Pero of course, baka hindi na nga ma-break yung 57-point output in one game. Even yung 48 prior to that.
48. Yeah, the 48-point game and then a 57-point game and then after those games, tick to 30. Oh, you always average that much. And yung games ni Lucas Cao na yun, panalo yun hindi yun talo. Di ba may mga iba gagawa ng ganong kalaki pero talo naman. So, baliwala.
Mga close ball game pa yun. Close ball game yun.
Talagang buhat kung buhat for Lucas Drake Cao.
Paulo Kong. Here's Lucas. Thought about it. Can't go for it. JB2. Paulo Kong. JB2. Ayun lang. It took too long for them to be able to figure out what to do next as they turn it over. Oh, nice play right there.
Backdoor. Going backdoor, weak side was Philip Shi. Good find underneath.
Lucas Cao, let's see, 26 points. Yeah, 26 points for Lucas Cao. Had 32 in their previous last Saturday.
And you mentioned his average is at 33 points per game.
Kaya nga.
Every time si Benji ang nagko-cover, yung mga players umaabot sa average nila. So
Really?
I have a feeling at this time si Lucas Cao, again, aabot yan sa average niya. Kahit last season, ganyan ka na eh. Palagi umaabot yung sa average yung mga players.
Ang lagay eh, ganun lang. Oh, yun man nilalagay na, JB2. Still kind of overdoing it. Well, here they go. Bumawi naman on defense. And Lucas Cao absorbs the contact. No whistle. Looking at the referee. No reaction. And here's an easier way to do it. Daniel Kai. 77-50. 27-point lead para rito nga sa panig ng Philippine Cultural. Really playing it as a team. Hungry para sa timeout.
Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
Mahinang timpla ng semento? May kapakan tiles? May leak at moisture? Basta construction problems. Magtanong para sigurado. Kasi may build right para diyan.
At syempre, vital purified drinking water. Kailangan ko yata uminom. Official drinking water ng Philippine Chingyin. Water, please!
During that break, we were talking about how easy it is to be able to get points para dito sa Philippine Cultural College. And they are one of the favorites. They are not number 2 or number 3 in the standings for nothing. And they are at 4-2. Tied sila dyan with Hope Christian High School. Ang Pace Academy ang number 2 at 5-2 at this point.
Panira na yan. Pwede na ipanira yan. Hindi na kailangan ipasa yan. Yihaw yan! Well, you get somebody, a new player on the floor, give him a chance to score. Yun ang intention ni Kenneth Lin. Kaso hindi ready.
Sanay kasi siya si Francis Chu yung pinapasahan niya ng high-low eh. And that time, Yihaw Yan wasn't expecting that pass.
Naka-force ng turnover. Daniel Kai, extra steps, being double-teamed. Got himself in trouble. 79-52, a 27-point lead with 4 minutes and 42. If you can do your math, well, just do your math. Mahina kami sa math, kaya kami nag-artista.
Is it 27 points? 27-point lead.
Baka magalit naman sa akin yung mga artista. Tingin nyo sabi may nasa math. Ang galing nila magbilang ng talent fee.
Carlton Hamlick's gonna get called for that foul. Still, Coach Lester Del Rosario, nandyan pa rin. Ang Carlton Hamlick. You've got Chris Mark Meral, Francis Chu, and Kenneth Lin.
And some of those things, guy, we have been noticing it even in the other coaches. Even if they have this wide margin of a lead, yung play ang gusto nilang ma-perfect eh. Yun eh. Kaya di ba, never stop playing until you hear the final buzzer.
Kumbaga, they're treating it as a tune-up game.
Yeah, exactly.
If you will. Kasi, again, iba yung ensayo na kayo-kayo naglalaro kumpara dun sa iba ang kalaban nyo.
Nakakaumay na daw yan eh. Sila-sila lang lagi nagkikita. And of course, they're getting ready for the bigger war. Ika di ba?
We are ending, no? Almost at the end of our elimination. Game day number 13. 14 and 15 this coming weekend. And that's gonna signal the end of the elimination round. Say, magkaroon tayo ng playoff for the number 2 spot. So again, abangan pa muna natin yan kung ano ang mangyayari. But a win here for Philippine Cultural will assure them of at least a playoff para sa semis.
So chances are, wala kang time para Valentine date.
Wala munang Valentine's.
All work. All work. Even on Valentine.
Traffic eh.
Bagay, ganyan.
Pag Valentine's, traffic. Hindi na pa makakuha ng reservation.
Yes.
Puno.
Justin Bryan too with a bad pass. Hamlig changes direction. Huli! How about Lucas Cao? Wala rin kapaguran itong mga bata na ito. Fourth quarter na. 3.5 na lang. Nakakalundag pa.
He was able to time that move by Carlton Hamlig perfectly. Bumagal din kasi si Carlton, but that was the move that he wanted to do. Try to get the timing of Lucas Cao off. Pero again, smart defensive play from Lucas Drake-Cao to get that block.
Usual na yun kay Hamlig the Euro step. And naabangan siya. Ito si Lucas Cao. And what happened here? Ano nangyari? So they changed the call? So last touch pa si Hamlig?
Akala mo block ni Lucas, that's why hindi na pinulot ni Carlton.
Nahawakan pa yata ni Carlton Hamlig. So right now, bola pa ng St. Jude. Miral inside. Oh, nicely done, Francis Chu.
That's Francis Chu just taking advantage of the mismatch underneath. Easy does it on that entry pass and then just the turn to the bucket.
14-14 kay Francis Chu. Westmark Miral, 22 points.
Roger Kai is gonna get called for that foul.
Depends ang tatak build right solution for professional builders.
After that steal, Roger Kai, for coaches, yun yung let go mo na eh. Wala na, iwan ka na. You're 2 steps behind. And then you give up that foul. Yan ang nangyari. 3-point play opportunity, lucky break. But then offensive board.
Turning it over a little too late to execute something good underneath.
There's too many steps for Kenneth Lin on that turn. If anything, that's something that Kenneth Lin hasn't, I wouldn't say mastered, but gotten the hang of, yung back to the basket. He's a face-up player.
Two and a half to play. Lucas Cao. We're just waiting for him to go 30. He's got 26 for now. Shot clock, naubos na naman.
Unaware of the shot clock situation at that time was Jed. Bagong player, bagong pasok for Coach Luis Nolasco.
Jed Caballo. Kenneth Lin. William Chu. Air ball. Ito na tayo sa ating last 2 minutes. Philippine Cultural will get a W here. Sabi mo nga, marami pang pwede mangyari in a way. Posisyonan, especially for the top spot. Pero MGC talaga no? Run away.
Undefeated.
Yeah,
so,
yun lang
Yun yung mahirap. So with this win, itong Philippine Cultural College will go at 5-2. With a game coming up, an important game at that, this Saturday.
27 points si Lucas Cao. So some new faces on the floor right now para rin sa Philippine Cultural, being given a chance by Coach Lester Del Rosario to show off their wares.
Audition, kumbaga. Audition to crack the rotation.
Hindi naman, exposure na yan. Exposure. I mean, we see Steven Shi, Yi Hao Yan, William Chu, kasi John Kiel Shi. Marami pala itong mga Shi. Ito sa panig ng Philippine Cultural. Adam Sang again overshooting a 3.
Francis Chu unable to corral that defensive rebound. Nandun na siya, inalaglagan. Trajectory.
1 second, hindi tumama. And how many times, if I can remember it right, mga 3 times na sila napuputokan ng shot clock dito. Missing inbound. Who's got the basketball? John Kilshee.
John Kilshee's going to get called for that foul. It's going to mean a couple of free throws.
Yes.
For Lucas Cao. Is it, Jed Caballo rather.
Oh.
St. Jude, they still have one more game on Sunday. That's against Grace Christian College. So that's a chance to redeem themselves. Try and get a bounce back win.
Only 49 seconds to play here in this ball game. William Chu. It's more of the execution here for these players on the floor. Traveling. They have to get the feel also. Lalo na ang kitap ng sahig dito sa uno. Madaling dumulas. Yung mga steps nila, di ba?
But they really need to get those game reps. Talking about the other players of Coach Lester Del Rosario, because you never know when you're going to need them, and they need to get that experience. They need to be able to gain that experience moving forward sa ating quarterfinals. Maybe the semifinals as well, kung sila ang magna-number 2.
Second sticking away. Hindi umabot ng 30. Si Lucas Cao. That's a 3. And how do you like that? They still managed to have finals here. 3-pointer right there by Jedrick Caballo. That is a side of St. Jude. However, as it turned out to be fun. A whole lot of fun for these two teams battling it out. And of course, this kind of a favorite sport for everyone. Started young, as they say. And there's still one more game that we're going to be showing you right after this. Of course, standby din kayo. Somebody really shown best. At daming double figures the players para sa side ng Philippine Cultural as they win this one, 84-56. Sino nga kaya yun, Coach Anton?
Oh, he did it from the beginning, knocking down his shots from inside, doing it on defense, which triggered his offense. He was able to get that 3-point game going as well. Off the glass. And just again, an all-around performance, stuffing the stat sheet. Chris Mark, John Miral, our personal collection best player of the game, 22 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, and 3 steals. Congratulations, Chris Mark, John Miral.
Ayan, sama-sama together ang mga boys. There you go. Lumabas na natural, mga bata pa talaga sila. Hope Christian High School, laban sa Pace Academy, coming up!
Ay ang pagpili ng mabuti para sa kalikasan. Dahil 100% biodegradable packaging, siguradong walang bakas na maiiwan. Para sa malinis at ligtas na bukas.